People who bring out the worst in us. Clashes with difficult people bring out unpleasant elements in our own personality, aspects of ourselves that we would rather not acknowledge. But even self-pity and hostility can be grist for the meal of prayer. An irritating thing about people who are always finding fault is that there is usually some truth to what they say. Perhaps we have been unwise or forgetful. Maybe we are inefficient at times. But what hurts and fills us with self-pity is the way people stand in judgment of us, evident by their unending list of comments or criticism, veiled or otherwise. When we are blamed or attacked by someone, our first instinct is to leap to our own defense before we know what has happened. We've hurt the other person back. Afterwards, we chide ourselves for losing our temper and wonder with dismay how much insecurity and selfishness remains in us to be healed and forgiven. In certain relationships, we may become oversensitive, exasperating our friends by sensing criticism, even when it was not intended. Two kinds of fire can burn inside us. One is a smoldering fire of resentment, which flares up at any moment and does far more damage to us than the person who is hurting us. We brood on the insult, justifying ourselves, indulging in numerous daydreams in which we get even with those who hurt us. The other kind of fire is difficult to kindle by ourselves, but God can kindle in us when we pray. It is a purifying fire which consumes our self-centeredness and clears enough space for us to be able to admit our mistakes. We encounter a sense of freedom, almost lightness of spirit, when we can see beyond our blistering indignation to the things that we need to watch in ourselves. God is not a fault finder. He harbors no mean or vindictive thoughts against us. So there is nothing to fear in facing our faults with Him. Please like and subscribe.